If you're like me, you're probably always looking for ways to make your computer faster. Well, to get that performance increase, a lot of times we look at the processor, maybe putting more RAM in, a faster hard drive. Well, another way to boost performance is looking at the networking adapter as well. Over the past several years, most desktops and notebooks have come with built-in 10 base 100 network adapters. And that essentially refers to the speed. They can switch between 10 megabits per second up to 100 megabits per second. Most of the networks now are obviously faster. If you want to take it to the next level, there's what's called gigabit routers or gigabit speeds, and that's basically 1,000 megabits. So we talked about 10, 100. 1,000 is up to 10 to 100 times faster than traditional networks. But there are a few things that you have to have in place to take advantage of it. First of all, the router in your home or your office has to be a gigabit router, so it's specifically designed for those high speeds. And after that, the notebook or the desktop computer you're using has to have a gigabit adapter. If you don't have one, you can get these types of things. For the desktop, you can put in a network adapter that's gigabit speeds. And if you've got a laptop, you can also look at things like this. This is from Belkin. This is a USB adapter, a gigabit adapter, and it allows you to get those faster speeds by simply plugging it into the USB port. It comes with this extra cable as well, so if you can't fit it in directly like that, you can get an extension to put it in as well. So essentially, by sticking it into the side of the notebook here and installing the proper drivers as well, I can now hook this up to my gigabit router and hopefully enjoy some faster speeds. So a few things to keep in mind. Being a USB adapter, it's not truly able to get the full 1 gigabit speed. USB 2 is rated up at about 480 megabits. So when we compare that to gigabit speeds, which is 1,000 megabits, you can see there is a bit of performance hit there. You also have to look at the cabling. Most of the network cabling in the offices today are these type here. You probably recognize the little end. It's what's called a Cat 5 or Category 5 cable. Theoretically, you're supposed to be able to get gigabit speeds through that, but if you really truly want to get that extra speed and be sure of it, there's new types of cabling called Cat 5e or enhanced cables that will truly take advantage of gigabit speeds. So again, you look at the processor, the RAM, and the hard drive, but also look at the network adapter and the router. You'll be able to send large files, and especially with all these photos and videos that we're sending through the network and sending to each other, you'll notice a big speed increase.